enough light, guys. Okay, hi. that was a funny intro. How's everybody doing? Oh my gosh. It's so funny today. There's been so much going on with the energies. So many people have been coming in, so many beings, so many I'm gonna take some water. I guess I should get good at doing this properly, right? Like with the intro and, hi, welcome to another Sunday spiritual session with Michael Rolla. You can tell I really don't have time to edit things, so what you see is what you get. And yeah, so today, man, really talking about uniting the clans. It's something I've wanted to make websites on. I've wanted to make entire everything just centering around, because it's really important that we come together. So, with everything that's going on now, the we are is what the focus of a lot of this was. It's one of those things that, so with spirit and being on your path, it happens even, with you kicking and screaming, right? So think about how many times you've been kicking and screaming, and you still had to go, or you still, it's already happening. It is happening, it's, some of it is looking at life, in that, I like to say consistency of thought or consistency of vibration as much as you can, but the idea that, life's happening to you right now, the idea of creating your future, you're creating it right now, even if you're just sitting there, your vibration is pulsing out, and, so it's that realization of what's really happening and what's really going on, so yeah, there's so many examples, we can only see so much of the physical spectrum, there's tons of, we can't see air, but it's right here, right now, we can feel it, right? So today, being that, we want to unite the clans is, the clans has already been united. It never was not united. It was just playing the game of duality and separation. So we go through the stages that we go through, and so we can have the experiences that we need to have, whatever it is. The idea that you already planned all of this, to begin with, already indicates that whatever happens in your life, it's going to be perfectly magical and amazing and fulfilling in everything, in every way. Even if you have, you think of Jesus's example or something in the life of Jesus where he sacrificed. Say, you have to make an ultimate sacrifice. You're on the cross, oh yes, hope for, right? But, he was grateful in the end, he was able to, to reach that point, the culmination, the completion of his time here, right? I think that's what we all, want to reach in whatever way, and we will, and you always will, and you have to believe that, right? It's a funny thing, the co-creation process where you have to do your part, and then you also have to, there's a time to be active and a time to be, time to receive, and time to go. So, yeah, today, actually last night, thinking about what we'll talk about today, and so I have a bunch of notes. I'm going to go through notes on the side, but uniting the clans and just really noticing how everyone is already out there, and it's just we're just all now coming out, and it's all just going to be starting to create so much more stuff so we can start to talk to each other. That's all that it really is, that's all it really takes, because once we understand what's going on, we can change the world, right? With knowledge is power, and blah blah blah, right? So unite the clans. I know. They're coming in. They're like, yo, introduce us. Right. So last night we were talking about, uniting the clans, and Odin was in really strong with me. Odin and Freya and Kali. It's funny, I said, well, somebody else than Odin. Let me see. What do you mean Odin? Why is it Odin again? We just did a video with Odin. Why is it Odin? And then, Kali Ma comes in, and I'm just like, oh, okay, well, yeah, let's go with Kali Ma. This will be, this is the same. But Odin, you might as well just come back. It's the whole crew. How come it's just, let's go. And then it was Freya, and then it was, and then, I was talking about Odin. Odin's going to be popping in. We're going to be doing videos together a lot. Thank you, Odin. And also special guests today. We have Isotec. Isotec, right? Isotec. That's how to say it. It sounds Aztec, but he's saying like he was from the Middle Eastern. Like I'm seeing a lot of sand, but that could still be Aztec. But there were Mudlaha. It's kind of he says it's kind of like mandala with the ala part, but it's up and then down. Mudhala. Right. See, and that's why I'm getting Middle Eastern, because it sounds right. And we didn't talk for too long, typically I want to do these lives here, while I'm actually, I can't write all that stuff down by myself while I'm doing it. So we got him, and then I asked anybody else, and then we got more of the northern, areas, European areas, and I got Furgen. It's Furgen. You know what I mean? Like a crazy one like that. But I think he's showing it to me, Furgen. Like Fergus, but with an N. And he's great. And they were showing me, I went to their homes, I went to what they did. I said, why are you coming? So Isotec, Anubis is here. Course, everyone's here. It's like at this point I just say who wants to come talk, and then I just see what they say. It's kind of nice. And then you gotta vet it. Sometimes it's after a while you do enough of them, and you know who's who, right? That's the practice, right? That's why I called mediumship. Hi, oh yeah, Michael Rolla, spiritual medium. Spiritual, intuitive coach, medium, life, spiritual, whatever. So many things. Crypto, entrepreneur. But today, uniting the clans, it's just, okay, so Isotec, he wanted to explain how the reason why every people, fight. He was showing me the wars that they go through and how they're, him and his people, they're running through. He's leading the charge. I'm seeing kind of like bird's eye views too of some of the battles. There's one in particular that he keeps alluding to. But what he's saying is, it's like every leader leads with passion. Every clan lives with passion. It's life bred. Any clan is a group of like-minded people, or a group of similar intentions, right? Whatever it is you're doing, maybe not like-minded, you just need to build up something like a house together, whatever. But everyone leads they all are doing it for the right reasons, and everyone needs to he wants everyone to understand that it's not about what's wrong, it's about what's right. And in doing what's right, it will prevent you from doing more wrong. And the clan, he's saying, this is how you unite the clans in his way. Because once everyone realizes, it's like this one says often, get over yourselves. Once we realize that we're all doing the same thing, or at least want like what's good, then figuring out who's who and what's right and what's wrong is like a no-brainer. It's really easy. And once we can all recognize within each other the leaders that we all are, you know, the who we truly are as soul people, as beings, and you know, in these human vessels in this life, right? So it's more about that than it is about the wars. He's saying again, he was really good at wars. You guys are really good, and it was, I know, it was the passion. I know, fucking A. I fucking love this guy. God, I love who I channel. Can I say that to just my direct team? Like, I fucking love my ancestry. I don't know. We're fucking badasses. We're all badasses, guys. Like, you know what I mean? But, you know, I hope you love yours. Okay, please. So much energy. You guys, stop it. Yeah, I know it's that war shit. So, here, give me a second. I'm thinking, too many of you are talking to me once. Isotec first. We're still going. No, we're still going on him. Everyone's like, you know, relating to it. Like, oh yeah, you know, no. You know, I go, eh. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Okay, wait. Sorry, squirrel. Isotec. Yeah, so once everyone, okay, getting past what you have to get past is only a creation that you create for yourself in the first place. So the idea of getting over yourself is very adept wordage, because that's exactly what needs to happen in most of the cases. If every one person did their own spiritual work, nobody would be depending on anybody else. Nobody would be, you know, and we would all have that peace that we were seeking, peace of mind. You know, we would all come back to center and say, hey, no, look, you know, I got, you know, we don't have this or that, but, you know, we got the friends, family, we got, you know, stuff to do, we got food, we got a crib, you know, we're good, everything's fantastic, right, guys? You know, it's all about that shift in perspective. Okay, I'm getting off. And thus allowing yourself to create with the powers that you want to create with, of love and light. Information. The darkness is information also, but it's by contrast, so you don't have to create negativity with darkness, but you just have to use it properly, and you can create, you know, that's plain. That's what we do. We right, physical senses, right? They're not evil because you enjoy food, but if you're gluttonous, you're gluttonous. You know what I mean? Like, that's, you know, if you're overeating, you're overeating. If you're undereating, you're undereating. You know, that's still an imbalance. You know, you want to correct all your balances as best as you can. Isotec, war. I know, war. He was really big. You're big fighters, man. I know. Like, he's all just in, like, he's barely wearing clothes. No, he's just got, like, armors on and certain key points. I'm seeing him with the hat. With the Egyptians, how they had the top hat, and it kind of had, like, it was usually like blue and gold or something, and it had like circles, maybe black, with that hat, kind of like they'd have on the chin. Some of them with the beards, but the hat, for some reason. Did you have a thing too? Sometime, yeah. At it, he said early, when he was early. He said because it helped with battles, but then people could grab it, so he said eventually it's, hey, yeah, you want to shave that off, don't keep that on. You got war, shit. Somebody grab your hair. Fight for their life, they'll grab your hair. Oh yeah. Okay, sarcasm. I don't know where I'm going with this right now. Let me say. This is funny. That's what I mean. I love talking with them. I mean, it's like you get so used to it after a while. So, okay, let's go. Isotec, we're going to go to the next guy. All right, let's go. We got a schedule to keep here. I got people to entertain. This isn't just for me. It's so funny. All right. Furgen. Furgen. I know, that's intense. I like it, though. I like it. Yeah, no, so for him, he's hill people. So there's hills and prairies. He's showing me the whole with the windmills and the whole beautiful. If you guys have ever seen like Sweden or that area, like with the it's beautiful. And yeah, he was more of they were just more of a nicer. He was like on a council, like he was involved in the peoples. I didn't get a name from you, did I? The name of your people? Oh yeah, they were the Apollo. No. I wrote it down, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's okay. He's saying what he wants to talk about is just the uniting. There's grounds coming up from the inner earth that haven't been coming up in a long time, and we all know this. And what this means is that those of us that are connected to certain crystals and certain geodes, certain things that are in the earth that are being activated and going to come up is what's going to activate us more. They're coming up, not so much physically, but yes, physically, but it's more of an energetic vibration that they're emanating because they're beginning to activate. It's too early yet for them to be moving into place. Many people are there's always going to be like this huge event, and yes, there are going to be many events for you all, but it is going to be many. So do not worry when considering the events that happen, as in they will continue. But the idea of the event is talked about often, and what you need to know from us, from myself and us keepers of our ancient knowledge that we share with you today, is that, as this one said earlier, it's the realization that it's a constant process that's going on at all times in your life, no matter where you are in your energetic bubble of whatever you have going on in your life. It's like life goes on. We're still spinning, and you are too, in your own bubble. And this is the importance of reconnecting with Mother Nature, so that you spin together in conjunction, and you rotate properly with the earth, and it will guide you, it will put you in tune with where you need to be and what you need to do. And also you allow the communication to be received by Mama Gaia more directly of your intention, and the love that we're putting, that we're giving, that we're grounding, that we're calling into Mama Gaia, that I think I'm getting Anubis. Are we sticking with Furgen? Furgen. Yeah, he's yeah. It's kind of bleeding into Anubis. What are you guys trying to say? You're saying the same thing. That's why. Okay. All right. We're gonna go with Anubis. Sorry, Furgen. I didn't mean to. Feel like I cut you off, but no, that's what they're telling me to do, right? Because it will bleed into, there's many. There's much talk about the event. Many people have been waiting for the event for a decade. And this is again why it's important to realize that it's constantly happening. You all live on a perpetually alive reactor that is alive. You live in a world that creates itself brand new every single second of its own mind in its own creation. This is the idea of the collective consciousness. In death, you are all still here. It is beyond life that you can see past life and therefore have the understanding, come back, help everyone. This is why we are here, because when we are all helped, we are all helped. This is the truth. This is the universal law. It does not matter upon your human depictions of what when universal law is universal law, your world spins in your head on your own, by your own choice, and with what you came in. Yes, there are many examples, or many, ancestry and things that you came to transmute, right, and to fix. I'm gonna put this up. I feel like I'm bending down. The creation is happening in every second. You are all creating in every second. What are you creating? The idea of us creating a playground where we can play in a way that we've never played before, that we allowed to have free will and to see what's going to happen, right? This is but one of many creations in the totality of everything. It is not the only dimension of its kind, but it is a very potent, powerful, important place in the cosmos, planet Earth. It is so coveted that it has been hijacked, attempted, it has been infiltrated. You as humans, you like to say infiltrate, hijack. For us, it's all just a consistent thing going on and going on. To say it's hijacked is we would refer it to as just changed, the changing of the guard. Yes, it has a rating on a scale of positive, pleasurable feelings to negative, depending on what density you're in, or the duality, and then your own mind and other things. But in a sense, it's just it's a creation, and what has happened is what has happened. The reason why things are changing for Earth, as many of you know, is because it must. It has been attempted numerous times already on different timelines, but there is always the one timeline where it's all good, it's already done. There's always the true timeline. And it does not mean it is not done on other timelines. It means that there's always the one that you can all connect to, because you're all multidimensional beings. Within your multidimensionality is your conscious choice on where you go. Did I say that right? Did we say that right? within your mind, within your heart, within your... So the idea being that you came here is completely true. You came here initially. If you are already here, which you all are, you already chose to be here. So find out why. It is better to find out why and get on with things and allow for the death of things that are no longer useful in your life so that you may move forward into what it is that you want to create. Because there's no other why otherwise, why not? What else are we here doing? Exactly. You know, that's like I've said before, this one said, people say why not? Or people say why? Say, well, why not? You know, people say all the time, oh, don't do that. Oh my gosh, aren't you worried about this? Well, I mean, sure. No, I'm not worried about it. I'm going to go try. I'm going to go live my life. I'm going to go where my heart, leads me. You know what I mean? Go where with whatever you want to let lead you. It's all up to you guys. A wink, you know what I'm saying? It's funny. Is this still you right now? Yeah, that's funny. Okay, wait. What? Sorry, dude. I mean to push you back and then push them out. It's like, oh, dude, you feel so. Yo, it's fucking the crew's here, son. Who else wants to come? Anubis. Michael. That's not you. Yeah, it is. Alright. What does Archangel Michael want to say? I always play with my ear. I only see it when I watch myself on this. Let's see. The clans will be united. They have always been united, as we are all but the same clan in the end. On a more practical level, for sake of it, everyone out there now in your world has their own voice, or at least has the potential to have their own voice. And so this is only going to grow more and more. And you're all going to be the first people to really start creating many of the systems that will be used in the future. For the meaning, it's like the old ways of meditation and martial arts and things of this nature that have always been here and are still referenced and still used. Anyone on the spiritual path comes to a point where you realize you meditate, whether it's all the time or for long periods of time, consistently or not, or multiple times a day. He's comparing it to how, now that everything is blowing up more, the reality of what we were trying to do back then was spreading these things, these bits of knowledge. Like, they killed Bruce Lee, son. Why did you kill Bruce Lee? We were trying to come out with these ancient techniques, and it really was not the time. It really, that's why it didn't happen. They still had too much control and influence and power to affect things in the way that they wanted. Now it's different. It is different. Many of you worry about past life experiences when you've had to express yourselves and it hasn't gone well. But look at your world now, the age of information. It's everywhere. It's already happening. Um, all right, he's saying something. Those of you that are part of the community of light, of which there are many, need to continue on your path with all the strength and belief in yourself that you could ever muster, because you are already doing what you set out to do. You are already collapsing any chance of you being on a lower timeline and restoring yourselves back to the lifestyles, the lives, the beingness, the expression here on earth, the lives of that which you've always truly desired for yourselves. Whether that be, friends, family, that's a good point. We were talking earlier about, the idea of, this, like judging it one way or another. It doesn't, like, if somebody, okay, so we'll keep going. I'm sorry. I'm going to get sidetracked. That it's, it's up to you to choose. It doesn't matter one way or another, but whatever that thing is that you've always wanted, if you don't go for it, I mean, like, why would I try? Why would you take that? Why would you jump out of a plane with a parachute? Because you knew you were going to land. So parachute, right? Parachute. Let's focus on that parachute. That's funny. That was a bad example, Michael. No. He's so nice right now. Oh my God. What happened to you? Is it me? Is it me? Is it me? Is it him? I'm a Michael too, so I gotta watch for that. What are we channeling, bro? What are we channeling? Oh, shit. Dude. Sorry. Go over the screen. I gotta pee so bad, you guys. I'm serious. Alright, hold on. Okay. He wants to keep going from right there. Let's unite the clans. Unite the clans? We're gonna unite the clans. The clans are already being united. Cool, thank you. He's just saying have fun. Have fun again. I made a video where I talked about leaning into each other instead of as a family, as people, as humanity, as whatever, instead of leaning away from each other. Again, that's another, example of separation and all that, that we're supposed to fear each other. Oh my gosh, I gotta go through my notes. I think I had something about that in there. Fear, oh yeah. And it's really within the arms of each other that we're liberated. I know that sounds weird, but because then that's when this world is liberated. Thank you. That's not when you're liberated. You liberate yourself by your own choices and what you feel and what you believe in, everything, but the world will be liberated once you all liberate yourselves and aren't afraid to catch one another every now and then, you know what I mean, when we need a frickin' hand. You all know how tough life is. Y'all complain all the time how tough life is, and you don't even reach out for each other. When somebody falls, you laugh or you get away because they have bad luck, Yeah, maybe they need you to go give them a cleanup. spruce them up or something, that's, one of the many things we're here to do. He's saying, but it is going to be of utmost importance that you all get over yourselves. I love, how badly I want to say shit like this. You have no idea, Michael. Thank you for giving me a reason. I know it's not even half of fucking shit I've seen in life. And we all have, and that's the point. Hello. We're all family, guys. Like, we've all been through it, we've all seen it, we've all done it. Maybe not all of it, but whatever. It doesn't matter what it was, how much it was. Oh my God, what's happening right now? Alright, that was a sidetrack right there. Sorry. Yeah, we gotta get over it. You know what I mean? We gotta realize all of this talk, all of this, even in your politics, all anyone is doing is arguing about what's going to be better for the world. Well, okay, so what do we agree on? Better for the world. That's what we agree on. What's better for the world? Okay, we don't need to spend any time at all fighting about any, in the argument sector. All we have, we're printing money. All right, let's go to this. What did I hear? What's Rich Dad, Poor Dad? Robert Kiyosaki, is that his name? Is that the guy? You know what I'm talking about. He was just saying, he said about, I forget. He was just saying how, basically, what was it? 200 years, 200 years. That in 2020, we've printed more money than we've ever printed in the last 200 years. Even if it's 50, I'm still... cracking my toes. That's insane. Okay, so where were we going with that? I spent too much time on that one. Oh my gosh, I have no idea. He's just saying it's not about the stuff, it's about the community, it's about the people, exactly. And we've all known it, but we're too busy arguing and yelling at each other and beating each other up and calling the cops on each other or something. Who knows, right? We're too busy yelling and blaming each other for being the reasons, why. Each other. We're blaming each other, right? They got us blaming each other. They got us fighting wars and shit that we don't even need to be fighting. They got the war on racism. What? How about you just, everybody starts being nice? How about that? Listen, that guy's not nice. All right, so yeah, he needs to, whatever. You know what I mean? Just stop talking to him. We don't need a war on it. We don't need to put money to the, you know what I mean? And yeah, you do. You want to have money to everything, but that's what I was getting to. We can print as much of it as we want. We can fix everything. Thank you for bringing that back around. I appreciate you. Spirit guided, son. Guide, go with your guides, man. They always got your back, And who's got your back? You do, right? That's what we're all coming into. We're all stepping into our higher light selves and all of that. So there's going to come a point in many of your developments where you may actually start to become the angel, archangel, gods of your own realities, and so there's a lot of integration that happens there. And it sounds funny what I'm saying, but whatever, it's all just words, you know what I mean? It's all just, but you understand, we put the pieces together, and you realize why you feel this way, and oh my God, this is a whole other lesson. What are we doing? uniting the clans. Let's stick to the point. Yeah, I know, but that's in the totality of the realization. You realize what we're all doing here and why we're all, and it's not to just, just fix the earth, but it is to establish grounds of light as best as we can each and every time, over and over and over again, over and over and over and over again. That's why we keep coming in. That's why we're always here for reference. That's why we're always here to help. You just gotta keep doing it. And it's so amazing right now, you guys, with the energies that are coming right now. It's gonna be crazy. It's crazy fun. Make sure that you give love every day. You do your ceremonies, even just like intentions when you guys wake up, to intend to bring that which you intended to bring, whatever it is, as long as it's loving, and if it's not, then it's not, and that's your path too, and you're gonna follow your path how you gotta follow your path, but by choosing for yourself, no one else can choose for you, right? That works both ways, front and back. Okay, uniting the clans. I want to talk to Anubis some more. Odin. We didn't do Odin. That's what we've been waiting on. I see you back there. Dude, he's legit right now. He's got his armor. He's on a horse. He's like fucking spears, just like conk, like what is it? Not Fafnir. What's the name of his horse? Molgnir? I can't say it right now. Molgnir, something. Yeah, I know. He wants me to get more excited. I will. I am. I'm holding a lot. I'm filtering through a lot, as I step into being able to do this easier, I always have to kind of pause and wait and see, it's like, I mean, I am excited. I'm not looking excited. Okay, guys, I'm really excited. Are you guys excited? Everything's going to be fantastic. You guys have no idea how awesome this is all going to be. But you got to choose it, man. You got to choose it. Right. He's whipping his spear around. He's literally just like, and he's stomping the butt of it onto the ground, just creating waves. Like he's like calling. He's like the drums are pounding. He's like, they've been pounding. It's just that you guys haven't been listening to them, right? This is the whole idea of ascension, bifurcation, this and that and the other. Ascension and its theories have been around for some time. Back years ago, when it wasn't called whatever we say now, ascension, awakening, which was similarly called, illumination, whatever. People were still doing these types of things. They were still finding their way back to nature and themselves and to, organic life. It is just a matter of getting enough momentum that we have established enough pillars around the world that can uphold and maintain and sustain it so that it can wash over the rest of the earth. Many of you talk about a wash. Maybe it's not the kind of wash that you're intending. Remember that Christ consciousness is the sun. The sun is beaming down on us all the time. Christ consciousness is already here. And the time is now. The time is now. The time is always now. Because there's no other time. It's a choice that you have to make. And you have to keep making it until you make it to wherever it is, to the life that you've wanted, to what you've wanted, what makes your heart sing, what makes you happy to do every day when you wake up, you know what I mean? Like what makes you feel alive. let's go. That's it. That's it, guys. That's it. That's all he wants to say. He wants to say it. He wants me to say it much louder. And you know I'll fucking scream that shit. Fucking wake everybody up. I mean, it's 10. It's still... Hey, it's about an hour, right? 50 minutes. 45. Oh, I got on a little bit late. Yeah, sorry, guys. Okay, so... Don't forget to listen to each other. Thank you. Listen to each other. Reach out to each other. Be there for each other. And the clans will unite. They already are united. It's all just a part of this whole, it's your timeline, so you get to experience it in the way you want. So you can say, well, people say, well, life is worth it, or is it, make it where, need purpose, right? And need a reason to live and whatever, the purpose is already there. It's inherent within, every single moment. That's not what I wanted to say. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to say. Okay, shut up. You little shits. You fuckers. Can I say that? Can I say that in Zoom? Okay. What else? There's a lot. I know there's a lot more. Listen to each other. Be excellent. Be excellent to each other, guys. Right? And party on, dudes. And all of this is easy. It all becomes easy. Once we all realize that we don't have to live in lack. Once we realize we don't have to like scrounge and fight and scavenge and steal, and that when we share, we actually all have more. We have way more when we all share. I said more is the chair. I didn't even hear myself say more. Does that mean I'm blabbing? Okay, I'm blabbing again. I'm trying to be, got neighbors and shit. Okay. Time to get to work on other stuff. Yeah, man. Well, man, it's so funny. I'm so used to saying, yeah, man. Like, I don't know. I don't. We got to keep that one. Sorry, girls. It's nothing personal. That'd be so weird if you say, yeah, well, man. Well, yeah, well. I'm not going to try it. I'm really weird and goofy, so I'll save that for another time. I haven't lost that kid side of me. Right? Really important, guys. Really important. Keep that kid side of you alive, too, right? Because that's where everything's fun. It ain't fun if it ain't fun. So, I guess that's it. I mean, we can stop now. Yeah, we probably should. All right. There's so much more to come, you guys. Thank you for watching. I love you all. Pass this around to anyone and everyone. We got to start bringing the tribes together. And looking forward to seeing you all on the new podcast. Give us a month. Got to order some new equipment. Got to get some things going. But hopefully a month. We'll see how much we can write up and get going. Because there's a lot. There's a lot on the horizon, guys. Thank you. And the importance of the work, uniting the clans is because we all have that piece. We all have a unique thing that we can help with. Like, there's going to be a lot of channelers. There's going to be a lot of healers. Like I'm a Reiki and Sechem, master. And, there's going to be a lot of... And every one of us has a unique tone of healing in those arts, right? We can all become Reiki masters, and each one of us is going to be able to heal something different, or something the same. I mean, if we're like target, if somebody's got, something. I mean, but we're all unique. Look at our bodies. We all look different, for the most part, right? We can all channel a slightly different thing, and that's the coming together. You know, we should be. Life is so amazing. It's so much fun to figure out shit. You know, and like it started with me when I was in high school with horoscopes or whatever. You know, or junior high. I don't know when, middle school. You know, I mean, the world is amazing, you guys. We got to come together. We got to start. Somebody. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird out there. It's weird out there sometimes. All right, but that's the programs, and you got to get yourselves out of the programs and back to what it is that you want to do. That's why, being honest and just being yourself is the key to everything. It's not about anything else. I mean, because that true happiness that you're all seeking, that we're all seeking, anybody's seeking true happiness, it's the only way you're going to find it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not in necessarily some. I mean, if you resonate with what someone else is, doing, like, you want to go do that too. Like, yeah, but it's not someone else that can do it for you, right? Which you guys all know. So yeah. Anyways, I was trying to end this, right? So yeah, really excited about all that's to come. Check me out. I'm going to be combining a lot of things. I'm going to start doing. I'm going to talk a lot about cryptocurrencies and how they're basically perfect for us. I've been doing it for about 3 years, so I'll add that to the mix. And yeah, okay. I guess bye for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Love yous.